Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face while you're sleeping. All pet lovers may have experienced the odd little nip or bite from their puppies or kittens. Some keep animals that are a little more dangerous. There have been some cases from around the world where animals have gone a little further and ended up eating their owners. Stay tuned to find out which animals had a big appetite. Just wait until you see the size of the animal's stomach at number 2. Number 10. Wolf dogs. Starting us off at number 10 is the scary wolf dog. In the peaceful location of Westmoreland County, Pennsylvania, Sandra Piovizin was the ultimate dog lover, owning 9 wolf dogs since they were pups. It was just a normal day for her when she entered the enclosure that she kept them in, and they attacked her. She was later found dead at her home, with an autopsy revealing the cause of death was multiple soft tissue injuries. This is even more terrifying when you realize that there are thousands of wolf dogs kept as pets across the world. However, John Davis, who was vice president of the American Wolf Dog Association at the time, said that attacks were extremely rare. Could this attack have been prevented? Perhaps. The police were called out numerous times for this house due to complaints about noise and odors from the dog. Humane Officer Elaine Gower knew that something wasn't right, but as Sandra was on guard during every visit, the true extent of the danger wasn't revealed.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
Number 9. Humphrey the Hippo. Next up at number 9 is the perfectly named Humphrey the Hippo. Sounds like this could be an innocent cartoon character, right? Wrong. Hippos are known to be one of the most dangerous creatures on the planet, and they're responsible for more deaths than rhinos, elephants, leopards, and buffaloes combined. Owner Marius Ellis, who was a South African farmer and army major, repeatedly ignored warnings that his pet hippo was dangerous, believing that they had a special relationship. Ellis had adopted Humphrey from his old owner at 5 months old after he grew too big. Ellis believed that he had a special relationship with the animal, often swimming with it in the river and riding on its back. However, there were warning signs. He was known to escape from his enclosure and kill local animals, but Ellis kept the 1.3-ton hippopotamus around. Unfortunately, Marius Ellis discovered exactly how dangerous the hippo was when it was too late. The former army major was found in the river near his home, having been bitten to death by his beloved hippo. Number 8. A tiger. It wouldn't be right to have a list like this and not have a big cat on it. Minnesota woman Cynthia Lee Gamble had lots of experience as a tiger handler, keeping them for over 10 years. In 2006, her friend went to visit her and found her remains in one of the tiger enclosures, where one of her Bengal tigers had attacked and killed her. The doors to the enclosure were left open, and the tiger had attacked her without warning, leaving her without the means to defend herself. This was a shock to the whole community, as Gamble knew how to look after big cats, with her trained animals being seen on the Today Show and in movies. The most heartbreaking thing about this, Gamble left behind her 14-year-old son. We can't imagine how difficult this must have been for him. Number 7. Monitor lizards. Up next at number 7 is a rather terrifying tale. Delaware resident Ronald Huff didn't show up for work one day, which was pretty unusual for him, so the police were called to perform a welfare check. When the police arrived, they could not have predicted what they saw. Huff was found against the door with his 7 6-foot-long lizards climbing over his body, eating parts of it. While his cause of death was left unexplained, it is believed that Huff was feeling unwell due to a staph infection, so he sat down. Huff may then have passed out, which is when the venomous lizards took advantage of the situation. The reptiles were covered in blood and had eaten parts of his face, hands, and organs. What happened to the lizards after? Some of the more aggressive ones were put to sleep, while the others were relocated to different zoos. We hope those zookeepers watch out. Number 6. Cats. At number 6 in our countdown is an animal you might not expect to see, the humble pussy cat. Now, while these little kittens didn't attack their owners and devour them to death, they certainly had no problem eating the flesh of their owners once they had died. Herbert Walden, a 74-year-old former teacher, and his mother, Jane, who was 94 years old, were found dead in their home, having been that way for about a week. It is believed that Herbert died from a heart attack, as this was what the autopsy uncovered, and then his mother passed away due to dehydration as he was no longer there to care for her. Their house was a health hazard, with no working toilet, no running water, and large piles of garbage. Authorities found 4 dead cats, a dead dog, and 12 cats who were still alive and desperate for food. The cats had begun to eat the feet of their owners, as they had no other choice. Number 5. Pigs. Coming in at number 5 in our countdown is the real-life version of the phrase, "feed them to the pigs." 69-year-old farmer Terry Vance was going about his daily business when he went outside to feed his prize pigs, which weighed over 700 pounds each. His family became concerned when he didn't return for a while, and went out to look for him. Shockingly, inside the pig pen, they found many of his body parts along with his dentures. The question soon arose of what actually killed him. Was it the pigs themselves, or did he have a heart attack and drop dead, leaving the pigs more to eat than they expected? Some believe that the pigs deliberately knocked him over, as they had shown aggression before, but as there were no eyewitnesses, it remains a mystery to this day. Number 4. Teddy the Black Bear. Up next at number 4 is a black bear named Teddy. Teddy the bear was kept alongside a mountain lion and a tiger by an exotic pet dealer in Pennsylvania. The dealer's wife, Kellyanne Waltz, frequently cleaned the cage of the bear, distracting him with food for long enough to clean up his mess. On one fateful day in 2009, however, the bear attacked her while her children watched from outside of the enclosure. The children ran for help, but unfortunately, it was too late. The bear was shot dead, but Kellyanne had already lost her life. It just goes to show that wild animals shouldn't be kept in cages. Number 3. Bugs, spiders, and lizards. Making it into the top 3 on our countdown today is not one type of animal, but 3. Neighbors in a German apartment block noticed a terrible smell coming from a man's apartment, so they called the police. When the police arrived, they found the body of Mark Vogel, which had been chewed by the many animals that were living in the apartment: reptiles, spiders, and bugs. The apartment was crawling with a multitude of creatures. It is believed that he was killed by a bite from his black widow spider. Pieces of Vogel's skin had been torn off and eaten by the lizards, and his body was left decomposing. This sounds like a scene from a horror movie. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by one of our subscribers. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it on over to us. Who knows, we might even feature it on one of our videos. Number 2. A python. Just missing out on the top spot is this terrifying photo, which is believed to have originated in Indonesia. In 2018, the Indonesian police reported that a 54-year-old woman was found inside of a python's body, having been swallowed whole. She had gone missing a few days earlier, and the day after she disappeared, local villagers found the python, who looked rather swollen. The python's stomach was slit open to find the woman dead, but entirely intact. Who knows how long she survived after she was swallowed? It's understandable that this amazing photo went viral, as it is quite unbelievable. Number 1. Travis the chimp. And finally, taking the number 1 spot in our countdown today is a chimpanzee named Travis. Travis's owner's friend, Charla Nash, was attacked by the chimp, who was an animal actor who was used to being around people. His owner, Sandra Harold, needed help as he had managed to escape, so her friend Charla came over. Charla had changed her hairstyle, and Travis had not seen her since, so it is believed that he was confused. The chimpanzee began biting Charla's face and hands, and was extremely aggressive. Sandra hit him with a shovel to try and get him off. However, that didn't work, so she called the police. Medical staff could not help Charla at first, as they risked being attacked. So, they had to wait until the police shot and killed the monkey. Charla is the only person in our countdown to have survived the ordeal, which is why she's at the number 1 spot. She was left with enormous medical bills and had to get a face transplant. She ended up suing Sandra Harold for around $50 million. And that concludes our list of the 10 pet animals that ate their owners. Let us know in the comment section below which one of these you would be the most scared of and why. For me, it's Travis the chimp. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon.